welcome back to Steph's Design Space. My name is Stephanie. I am the lover of all things paper, vintage, and junk journaling. So if that's something that interests you, make sure you subscribe, like the video. I love comments, so please comment. And let's get started. So how many of you, especially when you first started junk journaling and you're like, oh, I have to have all the things, like everything that you've ever seen ever anywhere, like me? No, just me? Okay. Anyway, I have a bunch of these little books. This one is vellum, so vellum pieces. This is also vellum. It's postcards. Another vellum. Can y'all tell I love vellum? And this one is regular paper. Okay. And then, oh, these are all stickers. This is vellum also. And then these are vellum stickers. And I'm like, want to use them. How do we use them? Well, let me show you. Just a few ideas. Super fast, super easy. So if you are new here, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I am doing March Madness right now, which means I am doing a series the whole month of March. Every video I show you how to create something beautiful in 20 minutes or less. So that is what we are doing. All right, I have pulled a bunch of scraps. I love using my scraps. Okay, when I do big projects, like when I make a journal, I use new papers and I create a lot of scraps. So I want to use my scraps. So I've just pulled a whole bunch. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to make note cards. Okay. I know that when I send happy mail or whatever, I made some note cards to show y'all, and I'm over here jibber jabbering. When I send happy mail and stuff like that, I love sending a little note, and usually I use like greeting cards or blank cards. Now I can make my own. So just take a scrap piece of paper, fold it in half, and then you put your little sticker on top. Okay, there's one. Here's one. This is one. Like, how cute. Like, I would love to get this in Happy Mail with just a little note. And then this can, or you can leave it blank. Right? Sometimes if it's like super pretty like this, I'll write a note on a sticky note and put in here. That way they can reuse this and it's blank. And then here's another one. So I'm not measuring, I'm just guessing. Okay. Now you can do, like, this is directional paper because it has writing on it. So I'm going to keep it this way. And look, that's just perfect. Even with the little mushroom. Yep, I'm just going to do this one. Now, I am going to round the corners because, well, that's just what I do to make it cute. And then you just peel this off. And this is in 20 minutes or less. Let's see if I can get this peeled off in 20 minutes or less. I know how to do it, and sometimes it works wonderfully, and sometimes it doesn't. But this time it's good. Okay, so I just have to turn it so I can lay it down like this, and I can center it to the best of my ability. And there you go. Voila. It is a note card. It is that simple. Just take scraps, fold it in half to make a card. And now I have a cute little note card. Now let me show you on some vellum, because that's a sticker, so that's easy enough. Okay, vellum. Let me get my glue stick. Let's see. This is a dark piece. I want to use one of these. Okay, so I don't know if it's going to show up on here. Not so much. So that's another thing, is just testing it out. So I want something that is a bit brighter. Like that to me looks good. Okay. So I can do it. It's not directional. So let me just fold this in half. Well, I need to trim this off because apparently I marked it for something and the marks are still there, so that's not cute. Okay, now I have to refold it because that's not going to be even, and that's okay. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. So I was going to ask you, y'all know I'm preparing for the Shop My Stash live sale. I was wondering if maybe you would like to see some sneak peeks of what I'm going to have in the live sale, just to get an idea. So this is very vertical. Like if I put it like this, first of all, it's not going to fit, but it's not going to look right. So I'm going to do it like this, of course. Round the corners. You don't have to round the corners. That is definitely a preference thing. And then we're just going to put that. And it's such a simple concept, right? Like it is super simple concept. And I think because we tend to, okay, I'm not going to say we, because it's probably just a me problem, not a we problem. But I, you know, get so focused on the elaborate, the flips and the folds and the tucks and the this and the that, that sometimes I forget about the simplest of things that we can just do quickly, but it's still like so beautiful and such a great idea. Now, I just use glue stick on the vellum, and because I'm using glue stick, it will dry and you're not going to be able to see it. Okay, right now I'm just smushing it out to get to the far reaches. Good gravy. It's a wonder I even have a YouTube channel when I can't even speak. Now, you know, sometimes the glue stick doesn't get on the very edges. And again, it's probably a me problem. So nothing that a dot of, and you could use our glitter glue too. You could smear it on there. So yeah, there we have it. A note card. It could be a journal card. Anything like that. You could do tags. It is just a way to use up these items. Come on. Don't be obstinate. Alright, so I've used vellum. I've used this sticker. Let's use this little piece right here, because it's not see-through, and I love the color. What is on my finger? Some kind of something. I love the color on here. So I think, again, you can decide how you want it to go. But I think I want it to go here. And so I'm using this to measure. I have like what, maybe 1/4 of an inch on that side. So I'm going to try to do 1/4 of an inch on that side. Not a whole lot of space, because it doesn't have to be, or you can have a lot of space like this. There's a lot of space all the way around it, and that's okay. Sometimes you just want a little bit of space around it. There's no rules and no stress. Look, I love these ginormous old scissors. You know why? Because it's almost like a paper trimmer, because they're so long, so I could trim that whole thing with one little, whatchamacallit, one little boop, squeeze. Now this could be a perfect journaling card. So this is going to go on here. Okay, round the corners. And this is a very fun and easy mass make project. Again, you can mass make a whole bunch of things. So if you have any kind of square, anything, that's perfect for this kind of thing. Making your note cards, journal cards, tags, it's just a way to put it right smack dab in the middle. Except Stephanie doesn't understand middle. Smush it down. Note card, journal card, whatever you want to call it. Okay, this one we're gonna make it a tag. And yes, I use my templates for everything, because I don't like cutting. I used to pinch it together and cut, and that's perfectly fine, except a lot of times it would leave a crease. So I didn't like that. I am not one that can cut off this little bitty piece, pick it up, put it on here. No, that's not me either. This right here, this is me. My little templates. Just like that. So, and then we can pick one to put on there. Oh, this is like some oh, that's flowers. This I feel like isn't going to show up as much because it's vellum and that is dark. So we probably need either a sticker. Like, how cute is that? Or I'm just trying to see. Now this is gonna hang off and I don't know if I like that. So, okay, I'm gonna, again, we are going to use things. Are these the right ones? I don't think so. Don't be afraid to change it up. Okay, so this is already cut out like a stamp, but I'm gonna get closer to this yellow line with my pinking shears, aka my stamp scissors. Because I like the look, you know, the little stamp look, but that was a little too wide. See, that brought it down. Now I can center it and it's going to be exactly where I want it to be. So don't be afraid to alter the size of things. And even if I didn't have these pinking shears, is it peaking or peaking? Wait, that just probably sounded the same. Anyway, my stamp scissors. You could use regular scissors and just make it a square around the corners. You know what I'm saying? So you can change it up in whatever way makes you happy. I just felt like this needed a little bit of a background and not clear like the vellum. Perfection. And now we just, beautiful, easy peasy, make a tag. Okay. And then I had, okay, so I made that a tag. Let's see, I've used a lot of that paper already. What else do I have over here? Oh yeah, so this was a goof up. I totally measured wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I am going to just cut it apart. So I'm gonna cut this off. And this can honestly be like a dangle. I'm going to do paper dangles. I'm going to do another video on paper dangles. Okay, so this one, it doesn't matter. It can be up and down. It can be side to side. This is a little too white for me. A little bit. Trim. Okay, this is going to be a journaling card. So let's see what we can put on top. This, going to be a pocket. This, a little paper dangle. So even though I was trying to make, I don't know what, something, and it didn't work out, you just create it and make it something else. Okay, this is kind of wide, so, and it can offset. Okay, let's do that. Let's find something. I just put my hand on it. See? Oh my good gravy. Okay. Let's see what I have. Oh, that would look good right there. Or maybe the bunny. It is getting close to Easter time, so no, that's a bit much. I want something that would kind of look natural there. And then there's this bunny. Okay. That's a lot of greens and that's blue, so that's a no. Same thing here. It's a lot of greens and that's a blue. So this is probably the best bet. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay, and the size is perfect, so I don't need to cut it down. And this is just going to be a journaling card. You know, when you're always looking for something to tuck into those beautiful pockets that we make... And this is going to be one of those things. Just a quick, simple, easy, and it just adds a little bit of pizzazz, but it doesn't, the thing I like about these is it doesn't add bulk to what you're doing. That's very thin, and so, yeah. All right, another note card. I'm just gonna fold this in half. Now this, I think the vellum would look good on it, right? How much time we got? Oh, we're doing good. Okay, so let me see what kind of vellum I got going on here. This is all Van Gogh stuff. So nothing in that one. You know, I have these. These are literary fragments. I want to say this was in, I put these in my first Advent box, but y'all don't get me lying. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Okay, I like that. It just gives it a little bit, and it has like a saying on it, but let's make sure these make sense. Okay, what does this say? If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or objects. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, we're just going to stick with that. I'm not going to dig through all of these and read them all and be like, ooh, that one, ooh, that one. Just, you know what? This one's good. I like that it's a good amount of space, so we're just going to go with it. Think long, think wrong. Because I will overthink myself into it taking me 20 minutes just to decide which one of these to use. Okay, just go over there. I'll put you away later. Hopefully. Now, I'm not inking these up. Sometimes when I'm mass making, I don't ink it up because I don't know what journal it's going to go into. And, you know, it makes a difference. So, I don't ink it up. And I'm thinking, though, I want to round the corners, but I'm going to use the number, the little one, the little 4, right? So it just has a little tiny rounding to it. Not a whole lot. And we're just going to put that right smack dab in the middle. Well, as close to the middle as I can get. So much glue. Anyway, I'm not going to keep talking about how I don't like this glue. We all know. Everyone knows. All right. And get my little smusher and smush the glue down and around and out. And there we have it, a little note card. And it looks good, right? So you can see the writing on it. It looks really good. Yeah, and now I can write a note. I am addicted. How much time do we have left? It's been 20 minutes, so I'm going to have to call it a day, but don't think that I'm not going to sit here and make more when I turn this camera off. But let's see how many we got done in 20 minutes. Okay, so make sure you burnish it down really good so it stays creased. So we got those, note card, note card, note card, a lot of note cards. Yeah, that one goes that way. This one. That is driving me absolutely bonkers. How it doesn't want to lay there. And then we made one journal card and we made a tag. So, but I love the note cards. I cannot wait to put these in Patreon. So my patrons this month are going to get some note cards like this. And I will write on a sticky note and leave these blank so they can write on them themselves or use them in their journals. But yeah, so Patreon's going to get some of these in their Patreon package. So, okay guys, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss anything. Absolutely make sure you subscribe and get notifications for the live sale on the 31st of March. You don't want to miss the sale, y'all. There's a lot of amazing things and they are going to be very good prices. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. And until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Bye.